I was gonna say that was interesting. I put my headphones on and I hear the Japanese version of Ashley. How is everyone doing? Also, I disturbed my dog. I was hoping she would stay, and the moment I put my headset on, she realized I'm streaming. That's a bummer. I'm trying to settle her down. She's got allergies at the moment. Well, allergies, I'm not sure about allergies with a question mark. She's very, very itchy this morning. Oh, one sec, I'm just gonna let her out. Come on, you coming? Yeah, coming? Sorry, dog. So besides the dog having allergies, which, as I said, I'm not sure if she does, but she's literally just woken up with it. How is everyone doing? I'm doing good. I know I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I might have spent my Saturday playing Fire Red to do some speedrun research, and I totally may have not finished at midnight. Oopsies. Also, the Pokemon Direct really screwed me up. That was what? When was that? Friday? I went to bed late from that, and then Saturday I did Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then my sleep pattern was screwed Sunday. And then we're here, where I'm awake. And it took me like a couple of days to recover. Also, we got Pokopia this week. If anyone knows when that's coming out, that'd be great, because I'm unsure at the moment if I want to stream it. Part of me doesn't want to stream Pokopia because I want to play it on my own, but the other part of me wants to stream it. Just because, you know, it's the type of game that I'm super down for. Also, I just realized I don't have that up. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to turn the audio back on for this. There we go. I had it off because I had Spotify playing. So yeah, Pokopia at this Thursday. I seriously cannot wait though. That's cool. Other than that, Pokemon Presents. Jeez Louise. That was something, wasn't it? Alright, I think we're all good. Oh yeah, we've also got the... God, I've got the itchies too. We've also got the Super Chat stuff going this month as well, so all of March, the incentive for Super Smash Bros. 64 is there to be unlocked for $250. Kind of changing up the model for Super Chat goals this year, so we're experimenting with it. Also, I feel like I'm also going to adjust something on the fly here. I don't know why that's different. I feel like I've changed it maybe during Soul Link? No, that's definitely changed. I think I changed that during Soul Link. Should be there. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. That looks way better. There we go. And I might just... I'm pretty sure I touched that during Soul Link, so that's my fault. Righty. Alright, so this should be the last Ocarina of Time stream. I want this kind of done. Just because I want tomorrow's stream to be Pocopia prep, and then Wednesday's Soul Link, and then Thursday's Pocopia. Or it could be Friday, so that'll be fun. I'm assuming it's going off Japanese release, so that would be Thursday. Which means it'd be Wednesday release for most other people. But yeah, hopefully today this is the last one. We're not honestly too far off. We're actually not too far off needing... Well, what am I trying to say? We're not too off our goal. My question is, though... I have a couple of checks for Kid. What were they again? Why am I adult? What? Oh, yeah, I know where I'm going. Never mind. I just realized. We picked up ZL at the end of the last stream. So... if I can stop fat farming, I know where I'm going. I'm going to Zora's Domain. And then I'm gonna do Zora's Fountain as adult. And then make my way to hopefully Nice Cavern. So we're gonna check that out. There's also a butt ton of checks in Zora's Fountain as an adult. So that's probably our best bet to start with. And then after that, as I said, I need my long shot and I need hover boots to do Shadow Temple. Shadow Temple, I feel like, has either but nothing in it or it's got something I need. I'm pretty sure it's got a medallion I need. And I haven't found Ganon's Tower key, I believe. I'm not even sure if it shows, like, I've got it or not. I've got nothing for Gerudo Trading Ground either, which is kind of annoying. I don't even have the Gerudo Hideout access. So this is, as I said, this has been a bit of a rotten seed. I thought my practice seed was rotten. This has been something as well. No long shot has honestly been annoying. ZL, I could have had that pretty early. That was a mistake on my part. No Megaton Hammer either. So, really my goal now is to find the Big Goron Sword or Megaton Hammer, and I also need Light Arrows, which is in Shadow Temple. So, yeah, Shadow Temple did hold something that we need. I knew I said that for a reason. Also, I'm gonna check this. Ah, it's just a green rupee. I was like, I may as well check it, because that check is there. Was kind of hoping to get the hover boots to show this one off, but I can't stall this any longer. I really need to go into here. We've also got the Golden Skulltula in here. We've got, as I said, all of Zora's Fountain, which is going to be huge. Also very appropriate music. And we can also show this off too. At least we get to show this off. There we go, I missed it. And I'm also out of magic, good job me. Sick, there was nothing here and I just wasted a whole bunch of magic for that. Please tell me there's magic in here. There's nuts, but no magic. That's annoying. Good job, me. Now I don't have enough magic to defall bloody King Zora. That's annoying. Neato. What do you want, Nabby? Missing a small key in a dungeon. Maybe the boss has it. That kind of sucks, honestly, if that happens. Alright, Zeal also means too, I just realized. All of the Great Fairies are now on my checklist, which I've done nothing. So I've got to recheck all of the Great Fairies. Neato! So I can at least check here. Did I check this? I'll recheck it anyways. Oh yeah, that's right. Ravage Village is a no-go, which is great. I might do this first. Get down. Because we do have... Oh, I didn't get the Golden Skulltula on the waterfall. Good job, me. I literally said I'm going to get the Golden Skulltula in Zora's Domain, then do Zora's Fountain. Hold on. I'll get this, I'll do the Great Fairy, and then I'm going to jump back into Zora's Domain and get that Golden Skulltula like I said I would do. Good job, me. I got a memory of a goldfish. Plenty of water lands on the most shallowest area. Oh, at least the Great Fairy 2 is actually giving me a magic restore. Yes! I shall gladly take that, because I then have magic to de-thaw King Zora. Well, the only thing I walked out of there that was handy was actually the magic refill. Alright, I gotta quickly go back to Zora's Domain. Then we go treasure hunting down in the deep depths of Zora's Fountain. And hopefully something's down there. I'm hoping hover boots. Or hammer. If I get hammer, fire temples on the map again. Which is good, because I'm pretty sure I unlocked like 2 more fire temple keys in the last stream. And Megaton Hammer also means I have something to take down Ganon when I lose my Master Sword. Plus there is a couple of checks that do require hammer. I've come back to life! Oh, wait! I was expecting to get in Zora's Fountain. You had it the entire time. Okie dokie. I'm actually really that glad I thawed you. Normally you're nothing, but that was a big fat W. Hell yes. Alright, I just need the long shot now. That's the only thing we're missing for Shadow Temple is literally the long shot, so I can actually enter the stupid temple. I can get in with Dins, but then we're met with a big gap of death. And Hover Boots does not make it from memory. Which is really, well, it makes sense. You shouldn't have Hover Boots at the start, but you would think Hover Boots would make it eventually. No. That, what did I have on that? Bombs? Does it really matter? Alright, let's float to the depths. I see Skulltula token, rupees. I see a medallion! I see a medallion! I see a medallion! Wow, there is a butt ton of things down here and there's only... Oh, I see a scale. There we go. I was gonna say, I see a shield. Is that my mirror shield? It is my mirror shield. Alright, well there's definitely a butt ton of things down here. I could just pick these up and that way it just marks it off. I don't think there was anything else, but I'm just gonna do it quick. Hold on, that's something. Spirit Temple? No, that's the boss key of... Yes, it is Spirit Temple, never mind. I was right. Arrows. I don't think there was anything else. I think we're good. I think I picked up everything. But yeah, that was a mother load. I just gotta hope I've got enough to get back up. I just realized I did not actually... There we go. I have 20 seconds to surface. 19, 18, come on! There we go. I knew I'd make it, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be cool. Oh, come on! This sometimes has something, but most times it doesn't. Try that again. Oh, come on! I did this in practice. There we go. I feel like you gotta mash a lot faster on this version. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. There we go. Alright, we're in. Shame I still don't have a big magic meter, because that's the only thing that makes this slow is... I have bugger all magic. Is this really Rusty Bucket Bay? Good job. Alright, recovery heart and the first red ice. Magic. At least these, the freezers always drop. Freezers always drop magic, which is good. We're gonna be using plenty of magic. Where are ya? I mean, I could just pick it up and say yes, get it off the tracker. What have you got? Oh, this is not going to be a nice cavern, is it? I was hoping for a nice cavern, but I don't think I'm getting a nice cavern. I'm getting literally an ice cavern. And yes, because of the blue fire, or was it blue ice arrows? I forgot what they're actually called. I don't technically need to do this in normal progression. Really? Oh, come on. Hitboxes be weird. It's generally amazing. It looks like the hitbox for them is bigger than what it actually is, but it's not. I don't actually want to be here just yet. Get rid of these. I'd hate blue keys. Come here. Come here. Bomb? Nothing. Oh. Okay, this has generally been disgusting of nothing. Even before I had a hint that said Ice Cavern was foolish. I think next time I do this, I should probably write down all the foolish. Skull token. Come on, one decent item would be good. Heck, even if I find the long shot in here, it'd just make it worth it. Yeah, I'm starting to regret my decision of coming in here. Alright, well, all that's left is that one puzzle room and that's it. Otherwise, this has been a big fat... Yeah, what a waste. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. There is also this room, too. There is a couple of checks in here. There is the dungeon map check, and then there's a overworld rupee normally. Could be a start if I bring up my sword. I'll take that bomb cheer. All I hear next door is that bomb bag. Okay, well. Oh, come on. I got one. Oh, of course, the magic drops on the ground. I got infinite bombs. Where are you coming from? Alright, with infinite bombs, you'd think maybe I'd get more magic drops now. Okay, swag. Didn't hit my target, but that one's probably just as good. Did I hit that one? Got class tomorrow? All good. Hope you have a good sleep and enjoy class tomorrow. Oh, the double wombo combo. Really? I have infinite bomb shoes times God knows how many. Infinite bombs, and I can't get magic. No problems. And thanks for chilling with us too. Alright, well, this was an absolute disaster. I'm still considering getting hit by a freezer or ice of full, by the way. I figured. I did ask if they could make the fulls a one-hit KO, but of course they didn't. I thought that would have been cool, like having every full Did I reset these? I did. That was a fail. I didn't realize that was gonna consider a respawn. I will take the health though. Also, I think I screwed up. Kinda. Half screwed up. Oh, I guess I still gotta go up here to actually collect the rupee. Also, you don't need blue fire for this, fun fact. You can just do that. That is literally like one less blue fire you need to use in Ice Cavern. Don't worry, it blew my mind too that you never needed the blue fire for it. I think as well at the start, there's a rupee sitting in the the red ice. I also believe that also works on that, but I haven't exactly gone out of my way to try. Also, I was thinking over that one golden skulltula. I'm like, I swear I did something to get that. I never actually looked into it. I swear it was like a backflip or something that I did. But as I said, at the same time, depending on the item, the backflip may also not work. I'm also not going to get those items up there. Not worth it. It's not even worth, like, me going out of it. I mean, it's literally a bomb. What did I say? A big rupee and a golden skulltula. As it's not even worth the entertainment. Also, I swear I read somewhere too that this room was... Wow. That was not a nice cavern at all. That was a foolish cavern. I feel like I wasted like 20 minutes doing that. Well, the only thing that was worth it was the treasure trove under the ice. I haven't done the golden scuttle above the log. Really? I didn't do that? I missed one check because I didn't do Sun Song. Even before I said, yeah, I'm gonna do Sun Song, get it, and I never did. Well, that's just another thing I gotta come back as a kid for, don't I? I mean, to be fair, I got a couple of kid checks to do. Zora's Domain. Let me knock those off. I think they're like the last things I have to do. Yeah, Zora's Domain is done. God. I have majority of the items except like all of the viables, and I'm also one medallion short, which I'm pretty damn sure was in which was in Shadow Temple. Oh, I need my light arrows, Shadow Temple. I'm pretty sure the last medallion is Shadow Temple, and I can't get in there. Let's go find out. Shadow Medallion is where? Wait, what was I missing? Yeah, it was Spirit. Well, no, it was Shadow Temple. It was the Spirit Medallion, which is Shadow Temple. Arseholes. I hate this seed! Light arrows are in Shadow. Me last medallion's in Shadow. I don't have the long shot. That's all I'm missing. I can't do Fire Temple because I'm pretty sure that almost brings me to Hammer Range. Why have I not got a shield? Alright, alright, we're doing treasure chest, and then I gotta do all the great fairies. Bottom of the well opens back up now because I can actually do the rest of it. And then Spirit Temple also opens back up because I got the Mirror Shield. I also got I don't have Hammer. I have ZL, so at least I can do the ZL check that I missed. I can also do the, I think that's Dungeon Map, and then there's another one that I couldn't get. I don't feel like this was anything at all, but I could be wrong. May as well do it as a quick check. Has anyone actually done this game legitimately without the Lens of Truth? I can hold my hand up and say, yes, I've done it. I fluked it, though. Because it's literally a 50-50 chance every time. And I'm pretty sure I did it as a kid too, so I had plenty of time to kill. Actually, I think I did it legitimately because we didn't know that the Lens of Truth worked. Also, it feels weird still not having Manitum Hammer as a kid. Alright, I guess I can do this. Did I do Song of Storms? We'll find out in a second. Song of Storms, check also in Hyrule Castle. Great Fairy. Find out. Did I do it? I haven't done it. Great Fairy Award. Outside Ganon's Castle is foolish. Actually, I can knock that one off. Because that was foolish, which outside Ganon's Castle 9 times out of 10 is foolish. It's seriously not even worth the strength 3. Actually, Strength 3 is just never required, I feel like, because you can glitch. Unless you're doing, like, strictly glitchless. Good job, me. Outside Ganon's castle, most times foolish, and then the Strength 3 block inside Ganon's castle can be glitched away. Very, very easily. With some little hiccups to your game, but sure. But that's easily fixed with a reset. Unfortunately, I think the only Great Fairy I can't do actually is Death Mountain itself, because I need Megaton Hammer to get to her. So I gotta do a Death Mountain Trail. As I said, Ganon's Castle we skip. And also, the other one is just before Spirit Temple. I was like, hold on, I'm missing one Great Fairy. Okay, I don't need to do Long Ranch. I feel like I may have checked that hint and it's just completely, like, gone over my head. Alright, I don't need to do the Golden Skulltula in Long Ranch. That was the only one that I hadn't done because I didn't have Boomerang. Well, 2. Pretty damn sure I didn't do them. But I don't need to do them, that's good. I haven't done the cows, apparently. Long Ranch. Oh, I don't need to do them anyways. Long Ranch is foolish. That includes the cows. So Long Ranch is done. Nice free clear. Were these... I don't think they were anything. Do I have to go through... Yes, I do. I guess I can just go through Lost Woods and double check them anyways. But I'm pretty sure they were nothing. And if they are, I can get rid of them off my tracker. I think there's a cow in here. Or am I thinking a completely different check? I am thinking a completely different check. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Cow Grotto in Hyrule Field. This one's the duping one. I failed it, never mind. Sweet. So that's Hyrule Castle done. As I said, this stream should really just be ticking everything off now, like very quickly. Well, as quick as I can. Also, I need to knock off Sacred Forest Meadow because that was a foolish. Which I never did. Boink, 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 boink. So I just gotta check the shortcut. I think the other thing I haven't checked as well is near Zora's Domain. So I got the iron boots. I can't remember if I did this last stream or not. But there's a couple of rupees underneath the waterfall to Zora's Domain, and that is also a check. I don't think I checked that in Zora's River on the way up. Which is pretty dumb of me. So I think my last seed actually had something there. That's just me double checking. I had nothing else to get. Yeah, alright. They're nothing. Alright, Lost Woods is done. I mean, I actually could have poked my nose into Zora's River and had a look. But all I've got here is Durania's Joy, and that's it. Which is literally play him Saria's song. wonder if, Death Mountain from Twilight Princess is one of the songs, because that would be an appropriate song here for Twilight Princess. I think this is Midna's Lament. That's Epona, that's the wrong one. Opposite Epona. Come on, give me like Gerudo or something like that. I am the big boss. Now give me something I want. That's not what I wanted. Right, well that's... Goron City done. I'm pretty sure I saw Kokiri Forest was done. I said I might stick my nose into Zora's River and just have a sneaky little check on the checker. So I'm pretty sure I didn't do the rupees. Hyrule Field I can't do until I get Megaton Hammer. That's a sad thing. Lake Hylia. Lake Hylia has a gold Skulltula I can't get. I haven't done the ladder? Okay. Well, the freestanding one is literally a golden Skulltula. Surprise, surprise, I missed a really easy one. I don't think the rupees down here spawn as a kid. I'm pretty sure they're literally adult checks. Well, I don't feel sad missing that one. I feel like I did check it, I just didn't mark it off as it's worthless. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't. Even if there are there, I can't get to them. So, that's an adult check I've got to come back for. But I'm pretty sure my last Hyrule Field check is Cal Grotto, which I can't do. So, last two adult checks for Zora's River. Gerudo Valley, we're missing so many checks just purely because I don't have Megaton Hammer and I don't have the Gerudo card. Nor do I have Gerudo Trading Ground keys. Which is a big bummer. Kakariko, I feel like that's done. Kakariko, I'm gonna look through my checklist. What have we got left? Pretty sure Kakariko, Sheik and Kakariko, which is literally Recovery Heart, that's done. Oh yeah, Death Mountain Trail I have to do. Because... yeah, I can't do that at all because I don't have the Megaton Hammer. Lake Hylia, I can't do the Golden Skull to the tree. The underwater items I could technically check. They're just the ones that you dive down for Rudo's letter. Do I not have Centerator Water? Are you kidding? The only warp song I do not have is literally Centerator Water. That sucks. I gotta literally take the long way there. I mean, I technically could have actually jumped into Zora's domain, taken the shortcut there, then went to Lake Hylia. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I reap what I sow. We'll take the long way there. As at the only two I'm missing, I can't get. Zora's Lake Hylia doesn't take me anywhere either. What other ones can I do as a kid that I haven't done? Gerudo Valley, that is Megaton Hammer, got an... oh yeah. Yep. Okay, yep. Never mind, I devised a route, this works. I can do Grotto Valley, get the kid check in there for the Golden Sculptor that I missed, and then I can like end in Lake Hylia. That works out. Maybe it was good I didn't have Generator Water. And then... I think that could be it for kid checks, actually. Nothing else is popping. Oh, yeah, Death Mountain Trail. Other than that one. But I think we've nailed, like, most of the kid checks. Except for Great Ferry, which I can do as an adult. Do-do-do-do-do. Go away, little pea hats. You can't catch me anyways. As long as you backwalk, they can't get you. Because you're moving too fast. That's usually what I do. I hope they add more 007 songs, honestly. Absolute banger songs. I also need Perfect Dark music. I mean, I literally own the vinyl for Perfect Dark. That's how much of a fan of Perfect Dark's music I am. I literally went out of my way to buy the vinyl. And I haven't opened it. It's still sealed up and everything. Actually, I was tempted. I showed my dad because he's got a vinyl player. Go figure. But he still plays his vinyls. I think when I went to see them last, when we were chilling in the back for Christmas, he literally like played all of his vinyls for the Barbie we threw. Did I do? I have. I just haven't planted the bean. And this one's a wee bit late because you can do the scarecrow literally for both the checks. Although that's interesting, though. I have thought about this. Are beans really needed? I think there's like a couple of checks where yes, they are. Also, this is a complete waste of time. Off goes the bullshit machine gun. Okay, that kind of sucks. But well deserved. Context. All I hear from the next door is just my fiance going bullshit. He lost his Sandshrew encounter in a Nuzlocke. Which I admit, that is a pretty brutal blow. Sandshrew is really good. But as I said, at the same time, deserved. Pretty cocky. Alright, the last check I can't get until I get the long shot. I can do Death Mountain Trail, Great Ferry as an adult. Did I do... That one is Megaton Hammer. I must... Yeah, I did the Deku Shrub, the kid one. Alright, I did the kid one at Death Mountain Trail, so that's good. As I said, I'm pretty sure all of the kid checks are done. Oh yeah, that's... That is literally Le Foolish. That one can only be done as an adult. I am here because I saw your shorts play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Hell yeah, I haven't played that game in yonks. I mean, to be fair, I literally burnt myself out on it. But thank you, thank you. Happy weekend. Happy long weekend, actually. We're celebrating a long weekend here. Labor Day. That's the only one I can't mark off. Hold on. Temple of Time Light Arrow cutscene. I'm pretty sure I had a hint somewhere for that. No, I don't. I know where Light Arrows is, but I don't know. Yeah, long weekend's always good. Last day of it, actually, because time zones. Yeah, I can get that as an adult. That one, I swear there's a glitch to get that last golden sculpture. Death Mountain Crater, as I said, long shot, Megaton Hammer. I have neither. That's annoying. Zora's River, I need to go back as an adult. Zora's Domain's done. That's right. That's annoying. I had to go into Zora's Domain, and I didn't do it. Fastest way to Zora's Domain. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Kakariko. This literally feels dumb doing this one check. Because it's one check, and it may not even be anything. But I literally just want to get the kid checks out the way. Thank you for the sub on YouTube as well. Actually, I was only thinking about that recently. I was like, I have not done Julius of the Roses for a long time, and I was going to do a challenge run for it. The problem is though, I look at it, and because I spent so long speedrunning it, it's like, I don't want to play it. I'm still burnt out on it. I think that's the only speedrun that has actually burnt me out on an actual game, which kind of sucks. For some weird reason, I'm not seeing some people's chat. Oh, sick, another person that enjoys Julius of the Roses. Actually, Julius of the Roses was my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game. It got knocked out. I found a new one. I was like, I learned of his existence, and I was playing it literally in Japanese, and then Early Days Collection brought it out in English, and I was like, yo, I can finally fully enjoy this game. And it is an absolute banger. It's the Capsule Monsters for Game Boy. And I own the PS1 version as well. I have played Forbidden Memories and I speedrun Forbidden Memories. Hard game and enjoyable at the same time, weirdly. Although it is the most, I think it's the most played one just because of the 15 card drop and the star chip modifier as well. I'm gonna be real, my chat isn't moving very much. Probably because everyone's watching Ben suck at the Nuzlocke at the moment. Did a casual playthrough, the 15 card drops with Ben Rose, still took me like 8 hours. That's still quite good. I mean, Forbidden Memories isn't exactly an easy game. Even with 15 card drop, it doesn't minimize the difficulty for it. It's still a hard game. I mean, I've had some 15 card drops that just don't end in a certain amount of time. So 8 hours is still impressive. Because that game can be very brutal. Otherwise you probably are aware. I feel like too as well, that comes down to if you're doing Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon or Meteor Black Dragon. Because the grind for Meteor Black Dragon can take quite a bit. Even with the 15 card drop, I feel like there's just some runs I do. Meteor Black Dragon just doesn't want to drop. Last part of the game is really crazy. It is. Even in the speed run where it's New Game Plus and we have all the best cards, endgame can still result in a loss. Just because of how brutal it is. if you don't pull the right cards, and if the opponent starts with like 50% Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, yeah, that's rough. I knew that was not worth my time. Still did it anyways. Should have went with my gut feeling. I literally think there's no point staying kid at all. Because everything now is adult. Which is I love it when randomizer hits this state. I also hate it because we're stuck. Forest Temple, yeah. Did I save scum them? I did, because Ganon's small castle, I save scum. Forest Temple, where are we? I'm missing like one key, that's annoying. So I still, hold on. I don't think I need all the keys for Forest Temple, because there's literally like one room that has nothing in it, and it's just, never mind, I do need it. I was just about to fully explain the process, and I'm like, oh wait, it's used to untwist the last bit that gets you to the basement. Sorry, that gets you to the falling ceiling, which I need. I mean, I could skip that as well. Does that get you to blue? I think it does. I can't bloody remember. I can't even do Water Temple. I hate this. Shadow Temple I can't even get into. Oh yeah, bottom of the well. We're not done yet. Yeah, this one is a randomizer. The game didn't give me Megamorph until the end game. God damn. Yeah, that's another one. Getting Megamorph is huge, and then I've had runs where I never get Megamorph. But as I said, for New Game Plus speedruns, obviously we run 3 of them. And that was an absolute pain in the ass grinding them too. Classic Resident Evil and Dark Souls. God damn, Dark Souls randomizer. I can't even beat... Hold on. I will rewrite what I was just about to say. I haven't even beaten Dark Souls yet. I've attempted, but I haven't sat down long enough to try a full playthrough yet. This one's not so much goofy. I think sometimes you just get easy randomizers, or other times they can just be a pain in the ass. But no, I generally enjoy randomizers. Have a bomb. So I don't need to check too much in here. The whole game becomes easy. I figured that. I was just about to say, I assuming the randomizer just randomizes weapons. And I'm guessing there's boss randomizer or enemy randomizer for it as well. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I've ever watched a Dark Souls randomizer. I've watched most randomizers that I haven't played, but Dark Souls I don't think has actually popped up as one have watched. I wonder if this is gonna be just as long as my practice said, which was 8 hours. We're nearly at 7 hours now. Yeah, so same thing as this. As long as like your key item is... Go away. As long as the key items are in certain spots that you can access to, it's not impossible. Although I don't play with that type of logic. Oh, I got infinite Deku sticks, just go. There is a frame you can hit this on with a jump slash. Oh, come on. One more round. Pokemon music on a Zelda game. Yeah, we've done that plenty of times. We've had Dark Cloud, we've had Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, Yu-Gi-Oh's been the most common one so far. Vivid Memories, we've had Mystery Dungeon. Nuts, which is useless. Better late than never, I guess. I mean, I still got one check in Lake Hylia, so it's not that bad. I still want to know where my hammer is. Yeah, I am on Twitch. At the moment, we're experimenting with multi-streaming, so I will slowly get my ass back onto Twitch. Is that everything? Try a hardware swats, what? Oh, try it. Yeah, you were referring to my hammer. I swear I checked that room, didn't I? And it was nothing? Doesn't sound right of me of like checking the west and not checking the east. Yeah, I was just trying to think if I had a command for my Twitch. But literally the same username. If you want to drop a follow. Wrong one. I'm assuming that doot of my phone. Thank you for the follow. I was gonna say that doot was that follow. Thank you, thank you. Sledge, chisel, ball peen, mallet. Actually, we went into our store yesterday. We had to buy new sink covers. Oh, that's why I didn't get it. It was just yet another infinite bomb juice. Wait. That's the west one. What the hell? What if I... I forgot to save Scummit, you idiot. There would have had to have been a reason why I didn't check the west. What was the reason? It would have had to have been I didn't pick it up. And it was nothing. It was literally a golden Skulltula token. I'm coping here. You know, I'm gonna mark that as skip. And hope I don't regret it. But I'm pretty sure it was just a token. There would have been a reason why I didn't pick it up. Alright, that has to be all the kid stuff, surely. Yes, it is. Alright, we don't need to go back as a kid ever again. And then in before later on, I'm like, oh, I missed one as a kid. Calling it now, then if that happens, chat can seriously roast me. I had the tracker up and everything, and I literally saw nothing for a kid. Was this Goron Racing from Majora's Mask? It's only just just clicked. I'm like, No, it's Choke. Oh my god. Just forget I said that stupid comment, by the way. Like, it totally wasn't Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64. And Goron Mountain, Goron Rolling literally does not even sound like that at all. Obviously the music part of my brain's off. Yeah. That was Mario Kart 64, and as I said, ignore my dumb comment I just made. Me trying to figure out where the hell I'm going now. 1,000 options, doesn't know where to go. May as well check this. It's literally like the only check I can do here. And then I don't need to worry about routing this back in. Actually, speaking of hardware stores, going back to that little joke. For an entire month, I'm telling Ben I need a fuse. My PS1 battery died, all because of a blown fuse. Turns out we can buy it at, like, our local hardware store for, like, $1. So I said to Ben, next time you're at the hardware store, which he literally went to, like, every day, buy me, like, a fuse so we can fix the PS1 battery. So if my other one dies for whatever reason, we have a backup. So what does he do for the next month? Refuses to buy me a fuse. Good old Ben. Like, no joke, I literally just needed a small little fuse just to stick onto the board. Oh! Was it worth it? Nope. It's not worth it. Alright. I'll get triggered going here, but it's the easiest way to... This one's Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick little gander down here again. Unsurprised, really? Yeah. I know. Oh yeah, there was nothing. It's the other way. Also, this song sounds amazing and Ocarina of Time sound fun, I ain't gonna lie. Is that literally a Mega... Nah, it's Megaton Hammer. Can I even make it to the other side? Yes, I can. It's the other way around, I can't make it. Actually quite surprising. I actually do spend quite a bit of time in the hardware store. Not for tools, but for art stuff. Or buying storage stuff. I mean, literally, like, all the covers behind me are from the hardware store. Oh, come on, man! That's just rude. Recovery heart. Oh, well. I swear that golden skull can be got without the Megaton Hammer. I'm gonna retry. I'm gonna look like an idiot in the process, but that's fine. A part of me still thinks this can be gotten without the Megaton Hammer. Oh, it's literally a golden skull token. I swear I saw a token. If it's just a token, I ain't getting it. That was worth it. I didn't see anything the last time I attempted. Alright, Death Mountain Crater I can't do. Hyrule Castle is dead. Hyrule Market is literally just Light Arrow cutscene. Desert Colossus, on the other hand, is... I don't remember how to play the song, that is. Spirit Temple can also be done, so I may as well go park my bum in Spirit Temple. Can we full clear it, though? That is the question. Can I full clear? No, I cannot full clear it. I'm short a key. So I might need to save scum like one room, potentially. Hammer? That's not a hammer. I'm about to use one of those tokens as a hammer, though. They're on the vertical stream. That could be why. There is 2 streams. I mean, they're on the layout. So, Desert Colossus is done. Spirit Temple, as I said, can't full clear it. We come close, though. Also, a bit of Quest 64 totally not making me want to play. After Pokopia, depending on like what I do with that, if I'm streaming it, that or not. I can't get this. I have ZL, but I don't have Longshot. I hate this seed. Wait, I only have 1 key left. Ah, okay. There is also some freestanding stuff I need to get in Spirit Temple, which I only learned about from Practice Seed. If I hadn't had the randomizer for the freestanding rupees, I actually would not have known these items existed. So the hammer check in here I can't do. Did I do... Probably not like it matters anyways. I think I would have checked it and then I would have been like, I hate this. Probably. I will double check it though. There's a golden sculpture in this room. I think I would have gotten it with Scarecrow check. I actually don't see golden sculpture. Maybe I did get it. Normally you get that with long shots, so I gotta take the long way there. I can check while doing this. Stop googling symptoms. Yeah, probably not preferred, because that will say you have cancer when it's literally just like a cold. Ditto! I actually needed that. Okay. Sick. Worth. We can't beat Ganon without that key. I was gonna say, even if I do get everything I need, I actually can't go beat Ganon up. 1 key. I just realized we're a wee bit dead in the water here. I can't even save scum this because I need this to progress. Oh yeah, I forgot that was literally on my D-pad. It was the victory. I missed? I hate Anubis. take that. Yeah, I literally had that on my D-pad. Still not used to that. Luckily, all of this, though, is... You still do that method? Alright, am I showing off? No, you did overhead. You're not supposed to use overhead. Oh my god, we're so off rhythm. Well, other than like the 2 hits I did, that was pretty smooth. Just kind of sucked I got hit with an overhead. And then my rhythm was off. No key. I mean, unless this next check is a key, I'm a bit stuck again for Spirit Temple. Did I save scum in here? No, this wasn't where I save scummed. Where did I save scum? Forest Temple. I was just trying to think Ganon's castle potential. I don't have long shot. Forest. I got a few extras in Fire Temple. No. The problem is, though, there's only a certain amount of Fire Temple I can do before I get blocked. How did I pick that up? Well, that was an intense intro. Yeah, that was free music. It does sound the... Unless you're on vertical, we probably can't see it. I need to change that. My lazy ass still hasn't gotten around to doing vertical stuff for this. Which begs the other question. For vertical stream, where am I putting my C buttons? I think really the only other thing I need to include is like the music, which is bottom right for landscape. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me now if Fire Temple does have an item I need. It did the last time. But it took 3,000 years just to get there. I got to the central room from memory, just before the firewall. Actually, there's a butt ton of items in that area. There's a scarecrow check as well. That's not too far off the shortcut. And then there's the big room with all the annoying bloody gates. Also, I noticed there's a couple of glitches that I do for Fire Temple. Doesn't work now, so rip. The only problem with 60 frames per second, I can't pull off some of the glitches for sequence breaking. Literally have to wait just a little bit longer, otherwise you get hit. This is as far as I could get the last time I came in. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. There's my quiver. Infinite arrows now. Alright, there's a couple of extra checks in here that normally aren't present. Rupees! Go away. Last time Rudo's letter was there, which literally was stonewalling me the entire time. Alright, Scarecrow Trek in here as well. Shortcut. Nice lag. My entire PC seemed to have lagged up with that. May as well grab this before I leave, then that way I've got a shortcut. How do you do, sir? Back up, grab the Goron, check at the end of the room. Scarecrow, grab the chest that I skipped in the other room. Ocarina of Time always is a good place to start. As I said, good randomizer as well afterwards. Otherwise, Link's Awakening for the Super Nintendo is another good one. Oh, you little shit! I feel like anyone asks me where to start for Zelda, I always say Ocarina of Time. That's where I started. So I feel like there's a bit of bias there too. But at the same time, this is definitely the easiest one to pick up. And as I said afterwards, there is the randomizer. Can I even make this? Oh, as Link's Awakening. And then from there, Twilight Princess for the GameCube or the Wii. I feel like GameCube's the better version. Again, that has a randomizer. Link's Awakening has a randomizer. Actually, Link's Awakening has a really cool randomizer because that has a dual one with Super Metroid as well, if you've played that before. Ah. Bombs. And then after that, I kind of blank because I haven't played too many Zelda games, honestly. And I feel like, depending on who you ask, I feel like once you've had a little bit of experience with Zelda, then I'd do Link's Breath of the Wild and maybe... what's the bloody other one? Tears of the Kingdom. They kind of move away from the traditional Zelda stuff, though. Oh, even better for Ocarina of Time. If you're into PC stuff, this is the PC port, so you can play it on a PC. And it looks amazing. I always forget to mention that Ocarina of Time with the PC port. Oh, you son of a bitch. I wanted to jump down on that platform so I didn't have to do this. End up doing this anyways. Oh, god damn it, what? Never mind, it's just the Stone of Agony. False alarm. Oh, the Stone of Agony is actually transparent on this. Did I even have that turned on? Huh, interesting. I guess because there's no rumble. In the Wii version, they just had it that it just popped up whenever it was needed. But we're not playing with the options for... oh yeah, there's also PC for Majora's Mask as well, but I honestly suggest Majora's Mask after Ocarina of Time. Only because a lot of people say Majora's Mask is a lot harder, which I agree with them. What's the play here? I'm gonna skip a key. The problem is though, with no Megaton Hammer, I'm still can't do anything. I can't even get into that room. I can't skip a... Yes, I can skip a key. What am I talking about? Did I get it? No, I missed. I hit one flame gate, but it wasn't the one I wanted to skip. As far as I'm aware, you can't skip that on PC port. Arrgh! Hold on, we'll take another crack at this. Alright, so I want to get over... I don't know if I actually can do this. Let's see. Nah, I just missed. Damn. I'm gonna take one more crack at it, but I think this might be cope that I can skip this. And when I checked my usual method of skipping, it didn't work. Unless I turn the frames down. That could be another thing I can try. Because I'm pretty sure I'm at 60 frames. If I turn it down to 25, I might be able to skip it. But the only reason why it works in the original is because lag. And there is none. Now. General? Where do I find this again? Graphics. This is probably gonna sound like arse now. Pretty sure the original frame rate is 25. So it's gonna look weird for a second. I think the only reason why this is not gonna work though is lag. Okay? Put me sword away. Didn't have enough jump space. Yeah, I don't think this actually works just because no lag. Yeah, damn it. Okay, I won't entertain it. It's not even up as like a potential glitch I can pull off. I mean, if I look at randomizer, tricks, glitches, fire temple, fire temple without precise jump. It says I can do it. No, don't add it, don't add it, don't add it. Maybe it can be done. Fire Temple Flame. Yeah, if you move quickly, you can sneak past the edge of the flame wall before it rises to block you. To do so without taking damage is more precise, allows you to progress without needing either a small key or hover boots. So it can be done in this version, but it's intermediate instead of easy. Love it! It must not be that angle then. I'm about to look this back up again. Because it used to be that on the Wii, but I wonder if they've changed it for the randomizer for this. Fire Temple, Fire Maze, Skip. Ship of, not if, of... I can never spell this. How to skip the bottom half of Fire Temple. Oh my god, someone play this at 240 frames. Jump. Let go. Oh no, that's not what I want. That's boss key, fire boulder, maze skip. When I say that, I don't mean that. Fire temple. Twitch is always annoying. Hammer skip in Ocarina Fire Temple. Is that the one I want? Nope. Are we still talking about... Yes, we are. Dude, why can I not find it? Interesting, I can find every other glitch for the Fire Temple, but just not the one I want. Damn. I'm probably gonna die in the process. That is so close. Have I got a red potion? I do. I feel like I'm wasting my time though. I feel like I'm doing that way too slow. How about if we knock it down to... 30 frames. No, I don't think frames makes a difference on this. That's annoying. It's so weird. I can't find any videos on this skip. And it's like one of the first skips I learnt. No, that's the highest bit. I definitely remember it being against the wall. Oh my god. Wait, do I even not need to... I get it, yes! Okay, far out. Never mind me doing it wrong altogether. I don't know why I kept thinking you had to sidestep it. That says it's weird. I cannot find a single video on that skip. I don't even know why I'm in here, actually, because I can't even do that Goron check without the Megaton Hammer. Oh, well, we got into this bit, so I can go a little bit further. I actually needed a small key to get to this area, hence why I did that skip. The other way of getting in here was with an item I don't have. To explain all that shenanigans of why that skip was big. This is the last check I can do. Wait, is this the last check? No, it is, because after this, it goes down... No, it goes up and then... No, there's the Megaton Hammer check after this, I'm pretty sure. God, I don't remember this zone. This last part of the temple is now a blur. Why can I not remember the sequence for this? This should be Megaton Hammer chest. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. As soon as I need a key, I'm dead in the water. Really? There's no spidey bodies in here. This is my last check, and then we're out of here. Which is really sad. That's even sadder. Alright, well, that's it for Fire Temple for now. Forest Temple. Unless I've called out another check and I've just not even thinking about it. I don't think I've called out any other big ones. Spirit Temple, I'm stuck. Fire Temple, I'm stuck. Forest is the last option, and then it has to be Ganon's Castle after that. And if it's not them, well... You got me on that one. My god, why is the me channel the music? If I get Megaton Hammer, Fire Temple is completely free. The only... No, it can't be that, because Volvagia needs Hammer. It's gotta be Ganon's Castle. I have a slight suspicion it's Ganon's Castle. Just because I got a key in here I saved Scum over, which I didn't have to. Can my button please work? I swear you can rapid fire that, it just wasn't working. So where did the red Poe chest... Okay. So did I get... Okay, I know where I'm sitting. So I did the pose, I did the bow chest, then I got stuck. I'm short one small key, which means I can't untwist the final room for the basement. So it's gotta be Ganon's Castle. That's the only logical explanation now. Because if I can't untwist the last bit to get to basement, then it's only logical that Ganon's castle is what I need, which means I have to save scum that one key. Actually, what one was it? Red Poe. I'm gonna beat up the red. I have to beat up all the Poes regardless, so I guess there's no point arguing over, like, I have to do this or not. I have to. In for progression, I need to do it. Alright, this is Ganon's Tower's key. So that gives me... can't read apparently. Okay, I have both tower keys, I don't need to save scum. And then this was bombs and green rupee on the next one. I love PC port for that one reason. Vanilla, you actually do need to do that fight. I'm not going to pick the chest up, I already know it's a green rupee. Then I go into the next room, which has nothing. Just gonna do that for progression's sake. There is also the Spirit Temple check I can do. This literally leads me to a hallway that leads me to another locked door. And we're stuck. I never understood this. It's like... locked door to a locked door. Alright, so that's a dead end. So nothing changed there. Literally nothing changed. Save there. What? Save warp. Ganon's castle. It has to be. Like, after all process of elimination, it has to be Ganon's tower. Unless, of course, I'm, like, completely overlooking something. Like, I'm starting to think I am. If it's not Ganon's tower, then it has to be Shadow Temple. Which makes me think, did I overlook the one minor detail of hover boots can get me in? Look, it's from the game that Ben keeps forgetting exists. Well, I can't do Shadow Temple, or Shadow Trail. I can do this. Shame I don't have the light arrows. Well, that's just mean. Oh wait, was there no chest? Did I just do that for nothing? I did do that for nothing. I don't know why I thought that was a chest. Wait, did I miss one? No, I did them all. I better not see on that track a spirit trial, because it means I did miss one. The only spirit trial I should have missed was... No, I think I got that one first time. Okay, Maze, I believe they're referring to... light trial? There's nothing in fire. I'm gonna double check fire. That's normally silver rupees, but just in case I'm overlooking something here. Nope, that's all. Hold on, there's a key. What is that? Okay, I got screwed over by a skeleton key. Is that seriously what was stonewalling me this entire time? Are you kidding? I'm a wee bit peed. I can't believe that was stonewalling me. Well, keys are no longer a question. I mean, it kinda unblocks me. Forest Temple, I no longer am blocked. Fire Temple, I'm still blocked. Shadow Temple, I'm still blocked. It's gotta be Forest Temple then. Ah! Gerudo Training Ground, I still haven't gotten the rights to go in there yet. I went the wrong way. What maze are we referring to? Wait, is that Gerudo Training Ground that's referring to? It is, that's why. Where the hell is Ganon's castle? Shadow Trial, I can't do. I don't think. So I'm pretty sure I needed long shot. Let me go have a double check. I have been known to be wrong. Shadow Trial has a lot actually on these settings. More than usual. There is definitely like no hidden stuff, is there? I don't know if I can make that. I can? Lame. I wonder if that was, Song of Time block there too. I kept getting a green fairy, which is usually Song of Time. Nice miss. That's a wallet. So my infinite wallet's also my tycoon wallet. This is like my last shot I can do. Oh my god, I completely whiffed. Oh. Are you kidding? Good job, me. Wait, I don't even think I needed to do that. It was just I needed to do that if I want to get back up. Ah! Okay, whatever. I can't... Shadow Temple Gold Gauntlets. I can't even redo it now. Good job, me. Forest Temple it is. And then it's got to be something in Forest Temple. I don't have... Right. No, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna... Absolutely... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about it. And I don't like that idea. I don't like that idea. I really don't like that idea, actually. I was just thinking, what if the Gerudo Valley, Gerudo Fortress check that allows you to freely roam Gerudo Fortress is vanilla? Oh no, I don't like that idea. Because really, the only thing stopping me is, Gerudo Training Ground has so many items, and I feel like something's definitely in there. But the reason why I can't do it is because I don't have the Gerudo membership. And if the membership is on the vanilla check, I'm gonna be so mad. So logic would have had me come here, get the Ganon's castle key. Not like it mattered actually, I didn't even use it. Ganon's castle, get the skeleton key, get access to everything. Oh, that's... Oh, what exactly did the logic want me to do? Get 3 medallions, skeleton key. I guess I'm gonna have to look at that when I look at the spoiler log when we finally beat this. I still haven't seen a clear path or what it wants me to do. Oh, so every door is open. It just literally unlocked every door. I have to do this vanilla because I have no magic. Someone didn't think about that. Oh wait, hold on. This is cope, this is cope, this is real big cope. Please be magic. Why would magic be in there? It's a room that doesn't require magic. Why have I not found, like, my magic increase? I guess that's not considered necessary. Alright. I shall do this vanilla, even though I can't remember the last time I've done this vanilla. Got it. Still got it. Oh, I'm thinking, Never mind. I literally just confused myself. I was thinking Golden Skulltula, and I don't know why I thought out there. It's literally the basement one. Probably could have made that, honestly. I did feel like tempting fate there. Oh, why'd they stick the dud one in the middle? There we go. Alright, that's another po to bite the dust. Alright, now we've got Meg. You can't backflip over that? Alright, Meg, give me your worst. God, this is so much faster. Blink and you'll miss it. I mean, I like it being that fast, but as I said, blink and you miss. Alright, 2 checks down here and then that's Forest Temple. And then if it's not in here, I don't know what I'm doing. This should open up. Piece of heart. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Wait, why am I missing a check in Forest? What'd I miss? I can't even find Forest Temple. Where are we? Forest Temple. Oh, never mind. I did check them all. I was gonna say, I missed one? Spirit Temple has opened up again. I completely forgot we were stonewalled by keys. That was the only reason why Spirit stopped. So I probably did the slowest check of them all, which is Forest Temple. We has 1 hour to beat this as well. 1 hour and 11 minutes. I went to the wrong place. What am I doing? Wait. Wait, hold on. Oh. There we go. Never mind. I think I had a mini stroke. What the? That That's the song I wanted to play, not Bolero. I hate that Bolero and Requiem are so similar in notes. Play it the wrong way and I muscle memory into Bolero. And then I just thought of another thing. How far can I actually get in Spirit Temple without a long shot? The fact that I have not gotten a long shot is still a wee bit scary. That's also telling me that Morpher isn't needed either, if I don't have long shot. So I'm pretty sure without long shot you can't get to Morpher. And I'm not too willing to go test that theory either. So I don't think Hover Boots makes it. Having no Megaton Hammer as well really sucks. So I could do in there, I've got to turn around, come in here. Oh, I hate this room. Don't ask me how that missed. Now, without the long shot, I actually can't cheese my way up. But I still gotta solve this semi-vanilla. No. Stick in a spider skelly. So this was left heart, right heart. Don't need to do. I'm gonna grab some magic while I'm here. Come here. Killing these with a Megaton Hammer is also so much quicker. Oh. Hold on, let's reline that up. Cheaters never prosper. Nice lag too. I actually have to do this a long way. If you had the light arrows, I could have just got the item check straight away. I'm having a moment, surely. I'm having a moment. I'm literally having a moment. Wait. What have I done? What have I done? That's what I'm looking for. As I said, I'm literally having a moment. Oh my god. How many times have I done the randomizer for this game? That's just embarrassing. I'm like, I've totally forgotten how to solve that room. Not like it matters anyways. I'm a bit stuck after this. No long shot means I can't get the Twin Rover. So even if I did this room without having a stroke in the process, I still can't make it to the boss. I can't believe we're still stuck! Wait, statue room northeast. Oh no, it's northeast is the hammer. Wait, did I? Northeast. Hold on, the hammer check literally is the shortcut. Statue room, northeast chest. Did I not get that chest? No. Well, we're about to go into that room. Oh, hold on. I know what chest they're referring to. The amount of times that chest has screwed me over is an abs... Hello? The amount of times that chest has screwed me over is no one's business at this point. There's 2 chests that spawn, and I hate that. There's the chest that spawns there, and as you heard, there's another chest that spawns. Don't ask me why I always miss this one. Not like it mattered anyways. How am I missing long shot? I'm stuck because of long shot. What have I missed? I'm about to go check that one chest in Ganon's castle again. And I'm pretty damn sure I can't reach this. The other thing I'm about to go bloody check is slam my head against the wall in Shadow Temple and be like, hey, can I actually enter this with hover boots? Okay, no. Yeah. Pretty sure I've been through this song and dance before. I can't reach that one. Alright, time to go back to Ganon's castle. We're gonna slam my head against the wall and figure this one out. Unless, of course, there's like a brutally easy check that I'm not thinking of at the moment. I mean, you can't miss a bloody hook shot if it was a freestanding one. And I haven't got Megaton Hammer either. Alright, did I... No, I would have made it that... No, that would have told me. Where could it be? This is the most stumped Zuda has ever made me feel. It's like, what have I missed? What have I overlooked? Asta. She's sitting at the front doors barking at people. What does that normally give? That gives the chest up here. No? Oh no. I can't reach it. I did need long shot. And if I die, that disappears, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it still there? We're about to find out the hard way, aren't we? I could be doing this and it's gone, isn't it? No, it's still there. It's still there. It's still there. Okay, okay, okay. It's still there. No, that gives that. So I can't even get my tycoon wallet. I mean, I probably can. Okay, it's not that. The 2 hearts aren't needed either. What am I missing? Gerudo training ground. It can't be, surely. It surely can't be there. It can't be that, surely. Like, what are the chances that Gerudo membership is vanilla? Or I'm about to look up how to get into Shadow Temple without the long shot. Because the only place left is literally Gerudo Fortress. That's it. And if I don't have the membership, when was the last time I did Gerudo Fortress completely under stealth? Ooh. It has been a while. But I can't do archery for Gerudo's Fortress, which is the 1000 and the 1500. I can't do either one of them. I don't have Megaton Hammer. The Golden Skulltula in Lake Hylia, I can't do without the long shot. Everything at the moment is long shot locked. So unless I have accidentally... Because I'm pretty sure I saw Sacred Forest Meadow was foolish. If I'm stuck, I'm probably going to go do Sacred Forest Meadow out of pure desperation. So I'm pretty sure that said it was foolish. Gerudo Valley should be done. Except for one check I can't do. And I will double check this one, but I'm pretty sure it's Megaton Hammer only. Yep. That's a Megaton Hammer only. I mean, if I get caught, at least I can get out. I don't know who's saltier at the moment, me or Ben, actually. Ben's pretty salty. I'm getting on the verge of salty. And before someone says Water Temple flashed up earlier as, like, foolish. Alright, is this vanilla? Hi mate, your door's gone, but you can go. Mate's just standing there, he's like, I need to be freed. Okay. Moment of truth. Unless... Did I even get a hint that Wasteland on Infinite Magic? No! Why you do this to me? Unless Wasteland is not foolish. But I can't... I have to do backwards. But I don't know how to do that. We're playing my favourite game. They all die. Wait, she catches me. I'm pretty damn sure. And I'm not willing to play bets on that one. Alright, get rid of her. Alright, I can check this at least. Alright, that's nothing. That's nothing. Archery range, I don't know if I can go check. Must be this one. Just to make sure I make this as well. Hover boots. I don't want to fall down. Please don't tell me I need long shot to make this either. I know there's a scarecrow. Oh, I think that might be a hover boot. Alright, I can make it with hover boot. I fucking hate this seed. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out where this last check is. I can't do Haunted Wasteland because I don't have the item to get out there. I don't get caught, do I? Shut up, Nabby. I think I can bypass this. Never mind, her vision is all the way up to the top. What am I missing? It has to be Shadow Temple then. Was I wrong? I haven't said anything. Surely I haven't called out a check and haven't gone to it. Surely. 8 hours. I haven't got a long shot. I haven't got Gerudo membership. And I don't have Megaton Hammer. And this is the biggest stone wall I've ever seen in my life. I'm on verge of saltiness at the moment. If I can get into Shadow Temple, I'm going to be very, very salty. But I'm pretty sure this is a long shot. Oh, for fuck's sakes. How long? How long? I seriously thought you needed a long shot. It made sense. It made sense in my mind you needed a long shot. I know you need long shot later in the temple. That's probably what I'm thinking. Well, it has to be Shadow Temple. It has to be Shadow Temple then. Something in here completely unwalls everything. And the worst part is, even if I get my medallion, I still can't beat Ganon. without being soft locked. Light arrows in here, medallions in here. There's gotta be a hammer in here somewhere. Even if it's the big Goron sword, I will take that. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need membership card. Where are you? What are you doing over there? Come get me, big boy. The fuck? He dipped. He knew he didn't want to cop this fade. Come on, come here. How did I not have the range on that? There we go. We have also coming, we're under 100 checks. No wonder it's coming hard. So I generally wonder how long good job, me. I wonder how long I've been sitting on a potential end. But just didn't realize it. At this point, I may as well go for 100% completion. But I'm pretty sure that's the spiky room I need long shot for. I'm pretty sure I came across this issue in a previous rando. Oh well, I hope people are down for a long randomizer today. I said I'm not leaving the stream until I get this done, so... I didn't mean this way of, like, intentionally throwing. Is there a reason why I can't lock onto these guys? Because they're Gibdo, that's why. Hey! Doesn't matter, I still can't get there. Actually, can I? Yes, I can, but I don't have the tools needed to take out Ganon. I need Big Goron Sword or Megaton Hammer. I'm pretty sure I don't need all 7 medallions. Doing this rant with Megaton Hammer is so fun. I mean, to be real, I couldn't do this until I had hover boots, and that was King Zora this stream. So I couldn't really do much with... There's my long shot! Wait. Then it must be this way. What? Roof? Why can I not see how to get up there? Unless that's a Song of Time block. I don't see a target, so it has to be Song of Time. It is. Heh. I'm gonna be real, I have never gotten these hearts before. I can't believe I finally got the fucking long shot. It made sense it was in here though. I don't think I've got to do Trin Rover, honestly. I think this is the last visit. So I have like 40 minutes to clear this game up. Blue rupee. Yep. So now I can full clear Shadow Temple without a doubt, yeah. I don't really want to full clear it. I kind of just want to go until I've got either Megaton Hammer or Big Goron Sword. So there's no point me being in here. With everything else, I also got Ganon's Tower Key as well. That was the other thing that was stopping me from beating the game. Although I wonder if Skeleton Key would have bypassed that. Push this through. There's a Golden Skulltula down here. Not like it matters. Bottom of the well, which I'm pretty sure I skipped for a reason. If not, then I'm gonna go to that one check in bottom of the well. So I would have had to have checked that for a reason. And not even bothered with it. So I definitely remember saves coming in there. Or, I can't remember, but I do remember there was something on the rupee check in Death Mountain Crater. I do remember saying, hey, something's sitting over there. Is it my Megaton Hammer? That I don't remember. Note to self, jump slash them. There's a Golden Skulltula around here. Oh yeah. I wonder if this works. Just for purely showing this off in case no one knew this. you can freeze them. That's just some random trivia. I'm actually not even sure if the game wants you to freeze them in Water Temple. That's like the only place I can think of that might be useful. What did I forget? Oh, wait, I didn't kill everything. Thought I killed everything. Obviously didn't. What is this normally? This is the... Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. Can this be? Yes, it can. Pretty sure I gotta just kill these guys again, but we'll make life easy and just sunsong it. So it's a hidden chest, I'm pretty sure. Double defense. That was supposed to blow me in, not me having to run in there myself. There's one here. You'd be surprised how many times I've missed that one. Nice try. Oh, we've made it to the bloody ship. Alright, I'm gonna shortcut this, and then I'm gonna go quickly check Death Mountain crater. Sorry, Death Mountain. Not even the crater. I feel like I may have said Megaton Hammers there, but I needed long shot. I swear that's something I've said. I definitely made note of something being there. Or do I get the Scarecrow first? Nope, I'm gonna do what I said out loud just then. I definitely remember something in Death Mountain Crater I couldn't get without the long shot. I still can't believe I just needed normal hook shot though. I swear every time I play this, I feel like there's just something new I'm discovering every time. Me! Oh no, you need long shot to get into Shadow Temple. No you don't. I'll know that for next time. wasn't. There was a key. Like I did the shortcut and then did it, because that would have been really infuriating. There was something there, just not what I wanted. Okay, back to Shadow Temple. So maybe I have to do Twin Rover. What else requires long shot? Now that we've got it. Golden Skulltula in Lake Hylia requires it. That was interesting. Obviously Spirit Temple. I still don't have Megaton Hammer. For the life of me, I don't know how I don't have that goddamn hammer. Yes, it's here. This shortcut is the most helpful in randomizers. Okay, genuinely curious if anyone has actually used that shortcut before in vanilla. Well, there's my medallion. When you get your medallion before anything else. Well, that actually unstucks you. Oh, come on. Dude, where the hell is this last item? Ganon's castle doesn't require long shot. It needs Megaton Hammer. Even getting Gerudo membership, I would duck out of here instantly. Alright, time to ride the boat. And while we float away, I can think about my sins in this randomizer. You can't get me. Bye. 'Twas real. You know, that would have been funny if those were, because I think that's Scarecrow song or Song of Time block. I have no idea how to get them. It's not exactly a check oh, this fucking thing. There's 2 checks in here. This is the boss room key. Oh, boss key. Poor dude was defending that with his life. Fuck yes! Finally, that's where you were hiding. I kind of wish it was Big Goron's sword, but beggars can't be choosers at this point. I fucking hate this game. Really? That was my Gerudo membership check? Oh. That was just mean, putting that there. Please remind me in the future to remove that bloody check. Light Arrow was Gerudo membership. And I don't feel like walking all the way over to Gerudo Fortress just to get the Gerudo training ground and quickly clearing that up for a chance of a big Goron sword. We're gonna deal with that. Alright, can I beat Ganon in 30 minutes? Oh yeah, I still gotta do the Iron Knuckles, fuck. Also appropriate music for climbing up the tower. Hyrule Warriors. Pretty sure it was Eclipse of the Sun. Why are you already moving? Ah! Dude, this is rough with both of them moving. Like I got double defense. I'm only taking 4 instead of 8. Oh. You're not meant to block me, sir. Alright, now we're down to 1. Good sir, you are not supposed to attack me mid-jump. That's not how it works in vanilla. And this is where if you're playing Jar Sanity, this is your mother load. Alright, time to put this evil seed to bed. It took longer than my practice seed. I hate that. 8.5 hours. Just to enter the Ganon fight. Alright, come and get me. That's a freebie. Oh, you're kidding me, right? It's only because I equipped the hover boots, isn't it? That wasn't supposed to happen. That was the complete opposite of what I wanted to happen. I didn't feel confident going for that shot. I probably could have. Hold on, I need to move. Because he knocks it down otherwise. Oh my god! Today is just not my day. That hover boot was obviously a really stupid mistake. Okay, that was just late. It's right, I'm just throwing so we can listen to Bloodborne music. Oh my god, I didn't actually mean that, but you know. What the hell's happening to the bowl? That's a wonky ball you threw at me, Ganon. Oh, should have just mashed it. I think he's going to go for a no. Yo, that's cheating! How am I supposed to log on to that? I can't tell. I was gonna say he's gotta go for one of those sooner or later. Yo, I had some wonky balls. Alright, this whole seed's been a disaster. I'm gonna be real. It started off good and then it was just a disaster from there. It's not even a beautiful disaster, it's just an absolute disaster. It's a garbage fire. I can't wait for this seed to end. I do not want this seed ever again. Yavi, you've been completely useless the entire randomizer. You're not starting now. Hitting the tail is the hard part now. Please don't die. Actually, can you turn around? Because this is awkward. Oh my god, I don't have any red potion left. Uh-oh! Wait, can you even arrow the tail? That's, something I've never tried. Alright, I'm gonna do the last little bit without getting hit. Otherwise, rip. I don't think it really matters if you jump slash that. Don't like that lineup. Yes! How's that? And I did it the most horrible way with the hammer. Big Goron sword's always better. Cop this. 8 hours and 39 minutes. God damn it. That was a garbage fire of a seed. How you doing, Francisco? What a garbage fire seed. I'm so glad that's done. Oh, I'll know that for future reference, that Shadow Temple does not require a long shot to get into it. But even if that was the case, I didn't get hover boots until now. I just can't believe how rough that seed was. Megaton Hammer until the very end. Long shot and shadow, which I had access to the entire time. I think it kind of sucked too, like, my hint for hookshot was unfortunately the one I'd already gotten. So that didn't make it easy either. I mean, to be fair, easy would have been boring. So if this was 8.5 hours, imagine if I threw on Jar Randomiser as well. I'd have to do Water Temple. Also, interesting music choice. Oh my god, why? Why is the final song bloody the Owl's theme? It felt good skipping him the entire game. Just to be reminded of him at the very end. "18 minutes, all I can think of in the last little bit of time we have. I'm glad we didn't have to do overtime. So I feel like I got my accomplishment. I beat the randomizer before the stream timer ended, which is what I said I wanted to do. No overtime needed, but still. Yo, did I end up changing? Oh my god, no wonder the frame rate was weird at the end. I never set it back to 60. I played Ganondorf at 30 frames per second and that ball was going fritzy for a reason. And you know what's even weirder? I didn't even pick up while playing at 30 frames. It felt normal. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that I did not notice that. I think we're good to reset after this. I was like, I can go check Gerudo's Fortress. I was like, should we finish off those last couple of checks I had? I mean, I probably can't with 18 minutes, but still. Also, amazing 3 hearts. One hit during that boss fight and I would have died. So I'm kind of glad I did that without dying. God, it feels so different now playing at 60. It doesn't feel normal. Also, Ben must be doing another long stream, because he's still going. He's normally finished before me. So I guess... I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to finish Misty, so I guess he's struggling with Misty? Although Ben's saying that doing Misty second is better. That made me laugh. Rival 2 in Fire Red and Leaf Green is an absolute pain in the ass, and that's an understatement. Alright. I guess we can go check Cal Grotto. Although I doubt it's anything. I mean, what have we got left? Last bottle. Skulls, obviously. I haven't got any songs left. I haven't got any medallions left. I just want to know where the big Goron sword was. That was it. Because big Goron sword would have changed the last Ganon fight. And I would have taken Ganondorf out faster too. Would have saved me a little bit of embarrassment. I still have second-hand embarrassment just thinking about that battle, actually. The Ganon fight, sure, that can be a bit wonky, but the Ganondorf fight shouldn't have been that wonky. No, he's in his own personal hell right now? What? Hold on. Fill me in. What did he do? How can one be in an own personal hell at that early in Fire Red and Leaf Green? My personal hell is seeing the crash screen at the moment on Fire Red. There's got to be something here, like the amount of checks that you have in, like there's 24 checks in Gerudo Training Ground. There had to have been something here. I mean, we get to listen, oh, Infinite Bullet Seed, I'm pretty sure I already had that. I was just about to say, at least we get banging music the entire time. And then after this, I'm going to check the spoiler log and see what exactly was left. As I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the rest of the checks in that quick a time. Well, that was useless. Don't tell me Gerudo Training Ground. Well, I mean, it was in a way foolish. There's nothing here. That is Way of the Hero. But being completely foolish, I've never seen. So this could be a first. What would make it completely foolish is no big Goron sword. Oh yeah, we're going to do Silver Rupee randomizer next time too. Jar and Silver Rupee. Silver Rupee rando was actually pretty fun. If anything, I would prefer Silver Rupee rando over Jar rando any day. Also, D-pad completely breaks this area. Oh shit, I only have a certain amount of time down here too. Before I drown. Like, if I don't surface, I'm going to drown. What the hell was that sound effect? Doot 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 doot. The sound effect sounded like me the entire time this randomizer. Dead. Ain't dead no more though. That's not the level I wanted. I realized halfway through that, I'm like, oh, that's not where I'm gonna go. Get the case, thank you. Cheaters never prosper. Well, there was a fire temple key in here. That would have been the last key I needed. Just so I didn't have to skip the firewall. So that would have saved me a little bit of secondhand embarrassment, but to be fair, I haven't done that trick in a while. And when I did it in the practice run, I'm like, I don't know if this is possible. To be fair, I only did a quick squiz at the trick page. Well, there's... Could that have been... Yeah, no, that was possible. Yeah, no, that was possible. I was like, hold on. How does that work if I needed keys to get in here? But no, I don't need keys to get here. Gerudo Training Ground key ring in Gerudo Training Grounds. Okay. Kinda hype. Although I have to wonder whose personal hell was bigger. Mine or Ben's? This whole seed was kind of a hell. I mean, as I said, I've dealt with harder, but to be fair, I set it to be hard. This one, not so much. And to be real, there's even harder settings I can set. Can you? My dude. Shut the fuck up. There we go. Screw this. When you have to start spinning. Well, there's my infinite wallet. That's a fire? Look like fire. That's the spare one for safety. Actually, that is the one. Sorry, there's a fire temple key I would have needed to do at the end. That one's the safety key. That one you can skip. You can skip it a couple of different ways. The one I did was the more advanced way. What I don't recommend. The other way is just to have Megaton Hammer. And you just hit the switch just in front of that door. And that skips the need for that key. Drop your guard. Thank you. So far, Big Goron Sword not in here. Although I don't know if Big Goron Sword is even required. So for all I know, it could be in Water Temple. Along with all the other foolish items. How you doing, Phantom? You've come near the end of this hellish randomizer that I'm glad is over. Don't you know how his Soul Link Puddle, Oh no, sorry, don't know how you know all the sacking. No, we're in here just checking if there was any items that I missed, because I couldn't be bothered coming back here. We beat the game already. Also, I don't know how I'm his Soul Link partner either. I feel like being his Soul Link partner was punishment. But howdy everyone, I'm assuming I got raided. We're just wrapping up the randomizer for this. It took 8.5 hours. And only because I'm stupid. That's the TLDR. I'm stupid. This randomizer went longer than it should have. Default Zelda or the music currently playing? At the moment we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories playing. How long have we got left? 3 minutes. Can I have like a couple of checks left. Here comes this Mr. Skill Issues himself. What's the cope today?
Thank you, friend.
Can you piss off? Someone make this make sense!
Pimpneck celebrated their KrimZen Pup milestone of 45 months. Thank you very much. Wasn't sure what stream to send it to, LOL.
As long as it didn't say vertical. Vertical would have been an interesting raid. Oh my god. It wasn't from a lack of trying there. Oh, I always had good music. Yeah, they have. Majora's Mask's got some good music. Twilight Princess has some good music. Oh my, I hate likes. If that room wasn't proof enough of why I hate likes, Majora's Mask is my other reason why I don't like them. Ben got you more homework and he nuked with a lovely ban at the end. Oh god, I was told you're in your own personal hell at the moment. Alright, we've got one last check. Although, at the rate, if people keep extending the timer, I guess I can do a boss rush. I technically haven't done the bosses. We kind of skipped them. Stealth banned the mole and the monkey. Get wrecked. Actually, to be fair, I didn't even train his Pokemon last night. Are you serious? What's the last one I missed? Oh, probably the rupee. Forgot about Magneton? How do you forget about Magneton? I guess I didn't really get confirmation. Oh, Lieutenant Surge. How do you forget that? It's Ben, what do you expect? That's true. He keeps comparing it to Gen 1. To which I have to keep reminding him, Fire Red and Leaf Green is not the same as Gen 1. Oh, hell no. You can keep your piece of heart. How many times did you wipe to Brock? I think he wiped once, didn't he? That's only because he got cocky. Oh wait, never mind. We've got 15 seconds left. I don't think I can boss Russ in 15 seconds. My horse better be back here. Alright, that's the stream. I'll get this golden sculpture, then we're bringing up the spoiler log. How bad is the spoiler log gonna be? Really, the only item I'm curious about is Big Goron Sword. Everything else I've basically got. Oh yeah, I forgot I never got that the entire time.
Thank you, friend.
Why did that not work? I guess I never bothered to, like, check if that worked. A total of, uh-oh, she
Knight
broke
just
it.
gifted 5 members to the community. Thank you very much. Make sure to thank Knight if you received a membership from them.
Or did I not code that? Oh. No, wait, I would have coded that. YouTube. I can't see. Unless I've accidentally oopsie-doosied. His gifted total of... No, that's definitely right. I literally just copied and pasted this. How? Someone tell Pimp no, there was no Magneton. New membership count. Hold on. Did I screw this up? I did screw this up. Oh, hold on. No, how? What? I'm so confused. What have I done? Gifted membership count. Unless that's meant to be... Is that how I screwed up? I don't think that was enough time. Oh, it was. Never mind. It's still broken.
Thank you, friend.
Damn it, why is it broken? Okay, I'm gonna look that up after stream. I've obviously, like, recoded that wrong. That would have been...
Knight just gifted 5 members to the community. Thank you very much. Make sure to thank Knight if you received a membership from them.
You know what the worst part is? I've actually forgotten how much time that would have added. Add time. 20 minutes. Where the hell are we? There we go. Alright, we got 20 minutes added on, so I guess I can do boss rush. That means... Today has just been a day where I can't play Ocarina songs. So I've already done Phantom Ganon. I guess I gotta do Twin Rover then. So much for wanting to skip that. Alright, I got Ice Arrows up, I got Megaton Hammer. Don't know why I'm hitting that rock today. So for those who don't know, Volvagia actually does have a weak spot. And we're about to exploit it. I don't know if I'm going to do it that well today, actually. Today's been kind of a iffy... Whoa! Speak of the devil, and it shall appear. Today has definitely been one for very dodgy gameplay. Which, as I said, I take a little break from playing this game, and all of a sudden I can't play. Alright, Volvag, you're up first, Morph for second, and then Bongo Bongo. Crap, I haven't even made it to Bongo Bongo. And Twin Rover. And then if we have some more super chats or gifted members, I guess we'll throw in another Ganon. Alright, give me one that's good. Why are you moving faster than I can move? I missed. Oh, how did I miss that? That was like point blank. Alright. I'm gonna be fair, this isn't exactly easy to land, but if I can get at least one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Now I'm gonna have to land an ice arrow. I missed. She moved last second. Gotcha! Point blank in the face, too. Also, I am very surprised I did not take a boulder to the face there. I'm gonna do another round just because I forgot the jump slash on one of them. So any problem with this controller? Precise... Yeah, got it. Precise aiming is just not a thing. Alright, she's down. That's it. It's only ice arrows that work. I don't know if shooting with an arrow actually does damage. I'm pretty sure it has to be an ice arrow. But there's literally a trick they do in speedrunning called a weird shot where they put their hitbox underground, and because Volvagia is underneath the stage, out of bounds, they can shoot her before the fight. So they literally go in with Volvagia being on 1 HP. And the reasoning for that is because she has to be hit with a Megaton hammer. And that's the only way to knock her out of that 1 HP range. But yeah, it's an interesting bit of trivia that Volvagia is weak to ice arrows. So if you can land, I think it's 2 or 3 ice arrows, you can knock that down from a 3 cycle to a 2 cycle. Easy. Alright, next up is Morpha. All of Water Temple was a no visit. Because it was foolish. And foolish just means there's nothing to be found there. So it's a waste of time. Which it always is, to be fair. Unless, of course, you're playing Jar Sanity or you're playing Master Quest with Jar Sanity. Then it's a different story. Oh my god, I forgot. The cutscene doesn't play, so therefore it takes a bit longer to trigger that. Final Arrows for Majora's Mask. Oh, this is a good song. Don't know about Ocarina of Time sound font, but this is a good song. It's just something about the Final Hours song that it just seems so fitting. Also, random trivia again for ice arrows. You can freeze them. Oh. That's just unlucky. So I have to wonder if like that is intended, that you need to use ice arrows to get through that puzzle so much easier. Without the secondhand embarrassment of stepping on one. don't know why I was just staring at it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Come here. That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Can't believe you could hit me there. I ain't moving. Oh, you got away, you little shit. That's what I get for not using the big Goron sword that I don't have. Alright, Morpher down. Not the most elegant way of beating it, but it kind of got the idea across. You can just trap it in the corner and just keep attacking it, and it just gets it's stun locked, and you can just take it down in one cycle. Alright, next up, Bongo Bongo. Gonna have to kind of do some shenanigans first to get to it. If I had Fiora's Wind, I probably could have plopped down a warp there. Alright, Bongo Bongo, as I said. We didn't quite finish Shadow Temple. I kind of got my Megaton Hammer and dipped. Also nice. We're getting golden skulls left, right, and center. There is technically an option that you could have made beating the game require 100 skulls too. But that's, yeah, that's a task. Not a very pleasant one for Randomiser anyways. Unless of course you want to sit there for at least a double-digit hour run. Or looking at 100%. The fun one is actually looking for Greg the Green Rupee. Anyways, Bongo Bongo, I gotta do the ship. Again. Now there's a trick with the ship. Also, yes, there is a shortcut there. And there's also Bob the Scarecrow over there. I'm pretty sure he has a name. Pierre. Pierre the Scarecrow. Everything in this randomizer is either called Greg or Bob. What have we got? 10 minutes. I have to beat 10 minutes. I have to beat Bongo Bongo and Twin Rover. I hate the fact that I hadn't gotten to Bongo Bongo. At least I can kind of skip straight to it. I hope. Yes. I have all the boss keys. Actually, no, I think Skeleton Key unlocked that. Try again. Come on, try again. Bye. One down. Hello. That was Tom. This is Dick. Oh, Dick didn't last very long. And there's no Harry, unfortunately. I think Tom, Dick, and Harry are the Forest Temple ones, to be fair. Really? I was gonna say. I don't fully remember where the patterns for this is, so we're throwing these on. Alright, Bongo Bongo. Is this play with a version where I can just do this? That answered my question, no. Because Bongo Bongo is technically— oh, I had to do it on the other side. Bongo Bongo is technically loaded, so you can just drop some bombs down and then kill him that way. But we're gonna do it the long way today. I forgot I need that up. Missed. Excuse me? Oh, lovely. Bongo Bongo being his normal self. I was like, oh, he's actually behaving today. And my lock-on just decided to not work. Oh, really? I was for sure that might have been the last hit, but I guess not. There we go. You never behave for a randomizer. 6 minutes. I think 6 minutes is all it's going to take me to get this Twin Rover. Alright, last boss. Oh, look what was here. A useless item. Imagine waiting that long for the spiritual stone of Ruby. Or the Goron one. No, that's not what I want. No, it's not Bolero. They don't want Bolero. No. I wanted Requiem. Pretty stone, which is useless. In randomizer, yes. In vanilla, it's needed. Unless, of course, you're doing Dora time skip. Or dot skip. If you're doing dot skip, you don't need the spiritual stones. Actually, that's been on the bucket list for a while. Learn dot skip. Lucky I've got the mirror shield. You can't steal anything. You have generally been an annoyance today, actually. Go away. Right, gotta estimate 3.5 minutes. But I don't know how to make that trick. There's been some easier setups over the years, actually. It's like now with the newest setup for it, I might actually attempt it. Do I need to reactivate this? I don't think light arrows works either. Yep, it has to be from the actual sun. And I have no easy way up. Fun game. I thought we patched this. Shows how out of date I am. Oh, at least I can do this quickly. We're gonna spend the last little bit of time just getting the Twin Rover. Funny that. I didn't think I'd have to make my way here again and redo this puzzle. Honestly, all the bosses aren't really needed in Randomiser unless, of course, well, at least in these settings, unless, of course, you know, they actually drop the item that you're after. Which so far in this one, none of them have had something that I've needed. Alright, Twin Rover time. Let's go jump down. Okay, beating Twin Rover in that little amount of time? That's a pipe dream. Thanks, camera. Did it too quick. I had to double check if I had that boss key. I'm like, yeah, that would have been pretty embarrassing if I got there and don't have the boss key. Twin Rover out Big Goron sword, I hate this. Look, it's the game music that from a game that Ben forgot to exist. Hey, that's not fair, I'm not even on the platform yet! Excuse me? Oh my god. Alright, I... Give me a second to line up with you guys. There we go. Alright, now we're in sync. Just that first part is a complete desync. Where's the other one? Well, that's just not fair. I obviously needed to be at a different angle. Who's attacking? I think that's one hit each. No. Could have gone for a hook shot, just the stunner there. Oh, that's just mean. I got punished for not using a hook shot. So yeah, you can stun them in place with the hook shot just to make it a little bit easier. So that way they're not like flying behind you at that last second. This was always a fun boss. First stage is pretty easy, all the same element. Yeah, unfortunately no big Goron sword, I couldn't speed that up. Fire. Now she's probably gonna start switching it up on me. Two, or not. Come on, throw me another fire. Sick! And I went straight through the platform. Wow, that was easy. I think that's one of the easiest trend rovers I've had in a while. And a little bit of bullshittery at the start. But she doesn't normally play that nice. I'll come back to haunt you. You already did with this whole entire seed. And my reward? We don't even talk about the reward. Alright. So where the hell was the big Goron sword? When was this randomized? I'm assuming it's that one. I think that's... Oh, it's a JSON file, just once. Definitely right, was the right one. Oh, there was a hint for Big Goron sword. Shit. Where was that? Shadow Temple, Spike Walls, left chest. Spike Walls, left chest. Oh! Shit! Really? I jumped the gun. I got my Megaton hammer, got excited, and left. And then the chest on the other side of the room was the big Goron sword, which would have made that whole fight at the end so much easier. Oh my god, I got too excited and left. Being excited ended up costing me. That's annoying. Oh. That's mean. Those were all the bosses, yeah. I already beat Ganon. But I already fan of Ganon the last last stream. Ended on 78 spiders. I skipped quite a lot of them, to be fair. And we had 550 out of 575 checks. Obviously, the next time I do this, I'm going to increase that tenfold. The big Goron sword was literally the only item I wanted to know where it was, because last bottle, who cares? As I said, this whole entire seed was a seed from hell. Nothing about it was straightforward. I mean, actually, I should have checked. There was a logic path. What was the logic path that it wanted me to take, just out of curiosity? I'm also going to update the randomizer too. It is a little bit out of date. And when I say a little bit, I mean very out of date. Extremely out of date. Where do I see that again? If this one even has it. The old randomizers used to say what the logic was. So it wanted me to do Mido. Hold on. Sphere Zero. No, that's telling me where all my stuff is. Oh no, that is the path. So it wanted me to get Magic Meter, Strength Upgrade, Din's Fire, Wallet, Requiem of Spirit, Ocarina, Spirit Temple Small Key, Hookshot, then get the next wallet, then get the bomb bag, then my master sword. I already had that at the start, light medallion. Oh, that was the last bottle. That was in Kokiri Forest, the shop. Lens of Truth. I can't work this out. There usually is a logic. Because it's like Ganon's Triforce. Shadow Temple would have been the last thing I would have had to get. Spirit Temple boss key. As in like Ganon... Oh, come on. There was literally used to be a logic in the spoiler log. Do we not have it this time round? As if this is out of date, it may not even have the logic in it. That's all the item locations. I guess not? Oh. Either I can't read the bloody logic properly, which, as I said, having Link's pocket as like 5th in the chain makes no sense. Heck, that randomizer was so much hell, even the logic doesn't even make sense to me. Yes. All the items are everywhere, so to get the Master Sword, we had to get that as a kid. I'm pretty sure... Where did I find Master Sword? No, wait, I had to be a kid because you can't go to adult without the Master Sword. Master Sword was... Zora's River, the Golden Skulltula tree. So, literally the Golden Skulltula, the first thing you find in Zora's River was the Master Sword. Which is an adult item. And then Hookshot was Dampé's grave this time round, but that can be a kid. I'm trying to find an example which would have been an adult item in this playthrough. A lot of it was adult in this particular playthrough. GC, that's Goron City. Rolling Adult, yeah, so Rolling Adult. Oh no, Rolling Adult. Never mind, Rolling Goron is adult, Ice Arrow. Okay, so the right chest... Yes, so the maze that you do as a kid in Goron City, that was my bow. So that's one of the few examples in this particular randomizer that was an adult item as a kid. That's it. I'm updating this now. I'm gonna literally update this whole thing. I swear I'm like 10 updates behind. So that'll be cool. We should get more randomizer options as well. So it's... Next time I do this, it won't be too surprising. I've got 1,000 checks to do. Because I want to do Silver Rupee randomizer. I want to do... I'll regret saying this. I want to do Jar Sanity. So all of the jars in the game are randomized. So the kid one is a gold mine. Water Temple becomes unfoolish, which means actually we'll have something. And Ganon's Tower, before hitting Ganondorf, will also be a jackpot. I can't think of any other rooms that have a lot of jars. They're the only 3 that I can think of. Other than that... I so can't wait to burn this bloody randomizer. This seed sucked. I thought my practice seed sucked, but this one was just as bad, if not worse. Goodbye. Also, I didn't save, so we didn't get the ruby spiritual. Bye-bye. Technically, there's a Goron sword and a Goron knife. The trade quest gets skipped in this one. You literally just get the claim check and that's it. But at the start, yeah, you only have to use Deku sticks because you don't have a Kokiri sword. The Goron sword, the Goron knife. You mean the big Goron sword? The Goron knife is the scam one. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna go into mission. Okie dokie. Big and a bulky. I guess we check if anyone's streaming. What is it? Midday? I doubt it. I doubt anyone's streaming. I don't even have bloody YouTube up. Good start. Actually, while I'm there, let me check. Just in case. God damn, we had some views. Live viewers, we got 68 on the main one and 44 on the shorts. God damn, how does that work? So overall, I've got 100 viewers. The fuck? Hello? 100 viewers, that's a new one for me. What is the original? Maybe we can see. I don't know, I kind of got a feeling I'm trying to explain how it works. No, not yet. Well, I mean on the vertical you can't see, but down there, it's up there all month. I'm gonna have to like do a double raid, I think. Like, the items are literally anywhere. I mean, I could have brought up the settings. Oh, I'm on the vertical one. How did that happen? Like, the items are literally anywhere in the game. It's not just they're in a particular spot like they are in vanilla. They literally could be anywhere. And I've had some stupid ones in the past. No one's streaming. It always happens. We have a huge amount of viewers and I can never raid. Oh, wait, hold on. I literally brought up another window just in case someone is streaming and I just, for some weird reason, can't raid them. Oops, that's not what I wanted. No one is streaming. I need to find more Australian streamers. I mean, like, for example, we'll bring it back up. I've lost me thing. That's the sad part about time zones. I know. It's like, I need more Australian streamers. Like, the evil thing would be swap the knife. Nah, that's not the most evil thing at all. The most evil thing is swapping the big Goron sword literally for a green rupee. I mean, that's what I mean. You can swap it out for literally a green rupee and get nothing. Like, all of these locations, you're literally swapping out each and every one of these locations for an item. So if it's a green rupee in one spot, that could move to somewhere else. Or you can make it even worse and turn on ice traps. I had them turned off. I should probably turn them back on. But yeah, it's not just like a simple case of you just swap it for something else. It's literally anything in the game can go there. And you can get very technical with it as well. I mean, as I said, you can get an ice trap there instead, which is the worst one. Or nothing at all. I think the newest updates have ice traps, nothing, or negative rupees. Or you can make it that you take any sort, like, I think you can also get hit by something as well. Beat Ganon, get a full. Now, Ganon's always Triforce. I don't think there's any way of changing that. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. There's also Triforce Hunt. You can make it that the big Goron could be a Triforce. And I don't think there's been any other, like, interesting changes that have been made that I'm aware of. But as I said, after this stream, I'll update the randomizer, and then we'll take another revisit of that in probably a couple of months. I want to do, obviously, Pokopia. Tomorrow is going to be Pokopia Prep. I want to play a game that's by the same developer and extremely similar to Pokopia. And then Thursday, depending on when Pokopia comes out, we stream that, or I change my mind and I play that on my own. And then once Pokopia is out the way, I want to do Paper Mario Randomizer, and I want to do Quest 64 randomizer along with Pokemon Crystal key item randomizer. And then in the middle of them, I want to do Fire Red and Leaf Green speedrun as well. I thought we could get away with the Switch version, but unfortunately the speedrun doesn't work. So we're stuck with GBA until then. Until some brainiac can work out how to get that working on the Switch. And if that wasn't a hint enough, no, it's not vanilla Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's going to be a glitch playthrough. It just turns out the glitch that we use is one of the few glitches that does not work in the Switch version. So I don't know how long it's going to take to find a new setup. So until then, GBA it is. I'm not sure though if we're running on DS or GameCube. That part I haven't worked out. So that'll be mostly learning it. With the Rage Bait badge. No, none of it soft locks. Unless of course you pull off one of the rare soft locks or hard locks in the game for the N64, which I have done. That was not fun actually. Alright, as I said, I would have left you with someone, but no one's streaming sadly, so as I said, tomorrow I have to wake up, Procopio's prep, and then Wednesday, also the day after, is the next Soul Link, so I won't be streaming that day. So until Soul Link, or even tomorrow's stream, I hope you guys have a good day or night. Shout out to... who have we had? I think... no, that was last stream. Obviously, shout out to people who subscribed, and Ben for the gifted members. For those who have a membership, hope you guys enjoy that. There is a Discord you can join. There is a members chat there, so if you want to drop a hi or something, feel free to do so. But until next stream, have a good one, and a peace. I'm gonna go cry in the corner for the rest of the day now over that sea. That was absolutely horrendous.